Happy Friday. Hope you're well. All right, I am about to deliver what I think is the most interesting Friday wrap I've ever done, and I'm going to get straight into it. Retiring sounds great, but what if you still owe money on your home loan when you retire? If you remember last week, I went through some stats about home loans, the average home loan per state, 28% being a number that your home loan should be as a percentage of your income, which is comfortable. If you're higher than that, then you're at stress of, interest rates rising and things like that. I've been in this home loan reduction strategy mood for a couple of weeks now, and I've found this really cool article, and I'm going to show you a few snippets of it in relation to people when they retire. And the reality of it is, as people are retiring, more and more of them, retirees are increasingly leaving the workforce with mortgage debt, which was far from norm even a decade ago. So why is that? What do you need to do? Let's have a look. Couple of snippets. As more and more Australians retire with healthy super, the allure for those who have got debt from their principal place of residence is to use the super that they've accumulated to pay off the debt. If you are just blindly traveling towards retirement, this is not a recipe for disaster, but it's not ideal. Between 1990 and 2015, the percentage of 55 to 64-year-olds who own their own home outright fell from 70%, it's a lot of people, to 47%. Another study, the Grattan Institute, what do we got here? 72% of Australians aged 55 to 64 and 95 own their own homes. In 2015-16, down to 42%. So what does that mean? It's more 60 and 70s with mortgage commitments. So the trend that we are facing in this country is that you're getting to retirement and more of us still have debt on our own home loan. All right, what else do they say? Why is it happening? One, people are spreading the cost of paying off their home over more of their working life. People are less interested in paying their house off as quickly as possible. They talk about a couple of reasons why. One, houses are now so damn expensive, it's taking a lot longer for people to enter the property market. That's the second one down here. So you've got less time. I talk about the value of time, yeah? If you didn't use last year for everything it offered you, you've got less time to get the result. If that means that you can't get into a property for longer, you've got less time to pay the mortgage off. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The other one is, with property prices being so high, they're around about 10 times the average wage compared to 3 or 4 times the average wage 2 decades ago. But I'm still not completely sold on that one, because 2 decades ago, I feel like there was more single income families. Now we're double income families. So not totally sold on that one, but that was in the article. All right. Now, this is not so bad. With the record low interest rates, I talk about debt reduction or wealth creation. What's the best use of your money? I'm young, so I want to build wealth. I don't want to pay money off my home loan because it saves me 2%. I want to invest in the market where it's averaged 9.4% over the last 10 years. Guaranteed saving over here on my home loan of 2%, or else I can go and invest in the market with my long-term objective of saving more money or growing wealth quicker. So if that's what you're doing, you have a plan. Go you. All right. What does this say? It is understandable for those approaching retirement, preference super over mortgage could seem like a more logical move. So same thing, okay? You can salary sacrifice to super, and you can get pre-tax money into super. You can get money invested, earning a higher rate than saving the interest. So this slide is all about people who have a plan, who have a strategy in place. The other slides are saying, we've got this trend where more and more people are heading towards retirement with debt on their own home. The only thing they can do is eat into their super to pay off their debt. If they don't want to retire and say, my home's going to take me another 8 years to pay off, whatever it is, and I'll have to allocate the loan repayment into my monthly spending, I can do that, or I can just pay the home loan off. How am I going to do it? I don't have any other savings. All I've got is my super. So that's what all of those first few slides were saying. This slide here is saying, if you've got a strategy and you talk to someone like myself and we go, well, we've got debt reduction or wealth creation, what do you want to do? And you decide that you want to plow as much money as you can into super because of the tax efficiencies of the strategy, then that's great. You're going to grow wealth quicker. You get to retirement. That's what the point of that money is. Pull it out, pay it off. Now, I've been talking to you guys for over a year with actually it's 18 months about these Friday wraps. I've never missed a week. I've missed lots of Fridays. I've never missed a week. And I've talked to you about a lot of this stuff. Have a look at this. I've built tools to help you. So if you've got a loan of 400 grand and a 3% interest rate and you pay $2,000 a month, it's going to take you 23 years. If you're 50 and you want to retire at 60, you're still going to have 13 years to go. Well, what can we do? Well, maybe we find a cheaper interest rate, 2% maybe more appropriate at the moment. And what if we added $500 a month? Well, now it's going to be 15 years. Well, I guess if I retired at 60. So I've built tools to help you guys. What about this one? Let's use a different strategy, which I spoke about a couple of weeks ago. I've had a bunch of people interested in, by the way, where we use the combination of additional $500 a month and allocate it to this debt recycling strategy where we use the best of both worlds, debt reduction and wealth creation. We get our current situation, we would have owed $34,000 on our loan when we retired in 2040. Under this strategy, that debt's gone. We've got an investment portfolio of $186,000. We're better off by $220. I've built the tools to help you get clarity. Please don't be like these guys up here who are aimlessly driving themselves towards retirement, uncertain, no clarity about anything. Please be someone like this who I just want to help. I just want to first and foremost give you the clarity. Let's have a look at your loan. What are the repayments? How long is it going to take to pay off? When do you want to retire? How much debt are you going to have at retirement? What do we need to do to reduce that? Is there anything we can do? You need clarity before you can make decisions. That's what we're about. That's the Friday wrap. See you next week.